Yo, what's up, YouTube? Kell Brook is officially facing Diego Chaves October 24th. Where, I don't know. I didn't read that, exactly where they're going to have it. It's probably most likely in the UK. I mean, it only makes sense. So, Kell Brook's the champion, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I was reading a bit of the article, but I saw some other. Headlines, and seems like Kell Brook is still worried about, Amir Khan. He's upset about that. And with that being said, and he was searching for a fight, a fight. And I guess they wanted one this year, maybe before, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so they got one, October 24th versus Diego Chavez. Now, he's favored. He's favored, right? He's got the belt. He's going to be in his hometown more than likely. He's going to be in his hometown. He should be in his hometown. I don't think there's a reason to travel. It's nothing, and it's not a major event coming up like that or something like that. You know what? If he did it in Rio de Janeiro around the time, like maybe in the summer, just before the the what was it? I think they got the World Cup or the Summer Games or something like that going down there next year. That would be nice, man. Just before the games start, have big boxing championship fight down there. That would be nice in one of those stadiums or something like that. If the venues aren't booked out like a week in advance or something, maybe get something going on. But anyway, check this out. Just on a mental aspect, I think Diego Chavez beats Kell Brook. I think he beats him, and this is why I say he beats him, because Brook during this whole time seemed to be focused on fighting Bam Rios, right? Then was Timothy Bradley. You got the whole Khan thing going. So this is like a last minute replacement. I don't think he's mentally ready to fight Diego Chavez. You got some people in the YTBC, and I read some comments on the tweets and stuff like that, saying like, "Oh, who's Diego Chavez? Who has he really fought?" And then like they water him down. Yo, like I was saying, man. Excuse me, this is breaking the action, man. Oh yeah, so they water him down. They make it seem as if you know they just bring down a man's accomplishment because it's really so he's sort of connected to Keith Thurman. That's what it is. So they bring out Diego Chavez in order to not give Keith Thurman any credit for his victory over him, pretty much, because they're neck and neck now. Because other than that, when Keith Thurman was coming up, man, he fought some guy named Orlando's Laura or something like that. Man, he beat him up. And then he went against Diego Chavez. Diego Chavez was undefeated when he fought Keith Thurman. And that was one hell of a fight, man. Go ahead and check that out, man. Diego Chavez versus Keith Thurman. And check that out. And then when, Thurman blasted him out, it was like, oh, damn. Because this was a dangerous fight, man. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you that they didn't know exactly who was gonna win because they didn't know what Keith Thurman had, and the way Keith Thurman dispatched Diego Chavez. People were like, oh, okay, now, in the article they also mentioned that Diego Chavez has faced who has he faced? Thurman being one of them, he lost. But he got disqualified by Bam Rios. He was beating him, so he got cheated in that one. And then you can say he arguably won the Timothy Bradley fight. He was beating up Timothy Bradley's. I mean, look at his face and stuff like that, right? So, for what we have here is what you call undervalued commodity. A lot of people aren't excited about this fight, right? So Diego Chavez is going to come in here as like a big underdog. Nobody's going to expect anything from him. Kell Brook has been has had his way. he couldn't get the big fights because he always wants his way. He's getting his way now, and I think he thinks that Diego Chaves is going to be a walkover. Now, Diego Chaves can box, and he's a big puncher. And I think what's going to happen is that Kell Brook is going to he's gonna fall asleep in this fight, and he's gonna get caught with a big punch when he least expect it. I think it's gonna be like a pull counter from Diego Chaves, and he likes to do that, man. He likes to counter with those right hands. He sets those right hands up pretty well. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I got Diego Chaves by knockout. I think he's gonna knock out Kell Brook, for the upset. All right, let me know what y'all think. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.